Yo, what's going on? Oops, I'm on the strangest things. Let's see. Okay, my regular scenes. How's it going? Yesterday, it's not. Whoa, yesterday. What? Why am I so loud now? Hello? What the fuck? Hello? Hello? Okay. Seems like it's louder for some reason. I haven't touched anything. But anyways. Yesterday I didn't forget to stream. I forgot to say that I wasn't going to stream, but I had German class yesterday. And I think for the coming weeks I'm going to have German class again. I got a call from I did the German test and I didn't fail or anything, but they let me in the course as early as possible. Oops. Hello. Am I online? It tells me that it's not getting enough video. Am I on? Sounds good. Okay. Yeah, it's not the audio, it's the video. Look here. It's in yellow. I don't see, in OBS, I don't see anything like lost frames or dropped frames. And I see the connection. It's going well. The bitrate is more or less the usual thing, like 6,000 or so, or whatever. But for some reason, it's telling me that it's not getting enough video. And that it's buffering something. Anyways. So, yeah. I'll keep talking. I have German class now from Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. until 8 p.m., which covers everything. The sounds good was for the German class. You are live, no problem on my end. Okay. So yeah, I guess the bad thing about it is that I didn't sound good enough for them to be able to be like, okay, yeah, you can join as late as you want. They were like, no, you can join as early as you can. But I don't mind joining that early, to be honest. The problem is that it's a little bit awkward because I just clicked a Zoom link and I didn't even introduce myself or anything like this. So it was a bit awkward, but I just like participated as if I had been there. Maybe I'll introduce myself next week if I get the medical test going on or whatever the fuck. So yeah, I got into the German course, which means that basically I'm in. If I pass the medical exam, which shouldn't be a problem, except for something that I will say now, I think it will be all right. Like I'm in, basically. And my stream will have to change shape, I guess. I will only stream on weekends, I guess. Or maybe I will stream in the morning, but I don't think I will stream in the morning. I won't stream in the morning unless it's like a very good weather, which I find unlikely. So maybe I will do streams in the morning walking, like in the time when I walk. Maybe I will take that time to stream, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it like every day. And maybe instead of streaming, I will do something like recording a video. But I don't know, maybe I will stream. But yeah, I guess the schedule that I had is over. So I guess the picture every day and like talking about the food that I eat and all of this, that thing is over because on the weekend, I don't think I will talk about all of the foods that I have eaten during the week and all of that. But today I will. Today I will say that I had First dish were like shrimp brochettes, skewers, shrimp skewers like chili lemon flavor. They are pre-made. You can buy them outright like made, and you have to just fry them. And then mushroom scrambled eggs with mushroom and cheese and ham, which were acceptable even though they had mushrooms. And then second dish were ribs with some kind of sauce, like kind of, I guess, traditional Spanish meat sauce, or like some kind of meat sauce. And I think they were pork ribs, by the way. I'm not sure what kind of ribs, when you say ribs, what kind of ribs you are expected to get. But in this case, they were like very porky, I guess. I think they are in general pork, but for some reason, these ones felt more porky than usual. And I had one of these for dessert. Oh yeah, and with mashed potatoes. And I had one of these for dessert, one of these Mars bars. Could make a diary for the food, lol, if you want, obviously. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I could try to get into the habit of writing in my like daily there. Or even here, right? Just doing it when I remember. Or doing it for the past day. For example, yesterday it was 20. Well, I could do like 20. Control 20. Yeah, these were like because the thing was on the stream that yesterday I wanted to stream, but I thought I was going to stream, right? Because I thought I would get the call, I would be evaluated or whatever, and then they would send me the link. Well, I would join the course on like in a couple of weeks. Right? I didn't know I was going to join like great at that same day. So I thought I was going to stream, but I didn't stream. So yeah, these are like the page 71 is the fucking like the exercises for the book, like for the class or whatever, for the German class. Daily things. So yesterday, the day before, activities day before. What did I do the day before? I like Übungen, I guess, right? I practiced a little bit. Ich habe geübt. Ein bisschen geübt. I practiced a little bit of German, like listening, especially like listen to a couple of YouTube videos. I did some kind of things like this, that kind of thing. Yesterday, my activities. On the afternoon, the whole afternoon was German class. Then dinner, then I watched a TV show, then at night watched some YouTube videos, but like condo, I still keep watching videos about like condo tours. Oh yeah, and the day before, as practice in German, I watched some kind of real estate in Germany videos. A couple, not a lot of them, because they were kind of overwhelming, but some videos about like house tours and all of it. And that was kind of what I wanted to do the day before and all this. It was interesting. I also checked out Munich, the region in Munich, and how expensive the houses are. Where I lived, where I shared a room for like 300 euros, like there is nothing to be found for 300 euros. It's crazy. And yesterday night, well, I did food today, right? So lunch was what I said, so ribs, sauce, then shrimp skewers, and mushroom scrambled eggs. The connection it now says excellent. Now for some reason it no longer finds an error, and the bitrate is the same for some reason. I don't know. I don't get it. All afternoon my German class is on YouTube, condo activities, ribs, blah blah blah. Okay. And today the thing that I have an activity is like today I went to get my glasses done. As you can see, these are older glasses. Well, not sure if you can see them, but yeah, these are older glasses. They are smaller than my regular glasses because my regular glasses broke. Well, no, they didn't break. I broke them. But yeah, basically. So yeah, I got a pair of new glasses. I went to the store to get them done, to some store that opens today, that opened tomorrow. But because I thought they would have the glasses sooner, they didn't. They told me Monday, Tuesday, blah blah blah. Because I wanted them quickly because of the medical exam. They told me it's going to be on Monday or on Thursday, right? So I hope that on Monday they tell me it's on Thursday, because. Lol, now that you mentioned, I never look close enough to notice these things. Yeah, I guess the difference also it's not that big, but yeah, I don't know. My parents didn't notice, to be honest. Or they didn't tell me anything. But yeah, I got a couple of new glasses, 400 euros. I thought they were going to be cheaper. My dad said he's going to pay them, so that's good. But I don't mind if he doesn't pay them because money is supposed to be coming in next month. But yeah, 400 fucking euros, crazy. I asked about the Ray-Ban Meta glasses as well. The girl told me that they didn't have them in store, but that the thing is that some lenses could support them, some other couldn't, depending on the graduation, and that she would give me more information when I go pick up my new glasses. Which I was like, cool. Oh, I did notice when I went there, she said like these are the men's glasses, right? And she pointed to the wall where they were men's glasses, right? And was like, you can pick any of these, right? And I had come into the store home like with the idea of like, maybe I will pick up some like women's glasses for them to like soften my face feature or something like this. But in the store, under her direction, I was like, I don't want to explicitly say something like, hey, I was thinking of. I felt shy, so I didn't say anything. So I just got some men's glasses that I thought were a little bit rounded or whatever. She said something like, your face, like very square lenses fit your face better. And she may be right, but I didn't want them. So I said I would like them a little bit rounded or something like this. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if my squarer or more rounder, what's better. She was nice though. I'm looking at my own thumbnail here in the Discord here because, well, these are my old glasses, but yeah, they are very square. And here I have like all of my old glasses, and I don't know. I don't like these very small glasses. They look strange, but all of my glasses have been always very square. And yeah, I kind of wanted some. My Harry Potter glasses are basically Harry Potter round. Yeah, I didn't want them that round because I think my face is a little bit round. So yeah, I don't exactly know what I wanted, to be honest. I didn't really know. So that's why I'm not like super pissed or anything, right? I'm a little bit disappointed at not having, I don't know, expressed my preferences in a more clear way. And yeah, I guess talking with people is always strange for me. This is something I was thinking in the morning. I watched a TikTok from a mutual on Twitter. She was making a TikTok about how she thought of the concept of fluency, right? And she thought of the concept of fluency less as skill or like knowledge on the language and more as an attitude, right? As an attitude towards the language, right? It's like you are not more or less fluent depending on how much German you know, for example, in my case, German, right? It's more about your attitude towards using German, right? It's like you can have maybe an A2 level of German, but be more or less fluent in some sense if you put yourself forward, right? Versus me, for example, that I guess technically even have a B1. I wouldn't consider myself fluent at all because, yeah, I don't know. I don't have like the attitude to it. And I was thinking that even though I'm obviously fluent in Spanish, right? I have native proficiency in Spanish. I don't consider myself fluent in Spanish, I would say. It's like in those situations, it's when I think, it's like I'm not actually fluent. It's like I can't even communicate the things I want to communicate, right? I was thinking stuff like that. I think maybe in a way I'm only fluent in English, I would say. Right? In Spanish, it's like I never find the words to say anything. In English, for some reason, it feels like my safe language. I feel like I can say whatever I want. Even though I usually don't say it, right? I feel like I can say it. It feels more like a personal disclosing thing more than I'm not capable of saying this, right? In Spanish, for some reason, it's like in the situation, right? I don't know. Maybe it's also because in English I use English here, right? I never use English in situations that are difficult to use. Well, I have had interviews in English, right? And those kind of things. And there I do feel a little bit more, constrained, I guess. Let's see. Let's look at what I was looking yesterday. Yeah, and yesterday night, okay. Whole afternoon was yesterday night, so on YouTube Kondo, and a lot of things was like glasses, face shape things. I spent some time, well, not a lot, but some time. Plus, I went to bed earlier because I had to wake up early to go to the glasses store. A lot of time was spent in this kind of looking at face shape videos and like explanations and blog posts, and I don't know. Okay, the problem is that now, for some reason I use more this fucking Edge browser. I use it more. Yeah, see, AI for face shape, blah 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 blah. I don't know. I spent some time looking at it. Bro, where are you? Bro, what is this? Okay, this is the main window. Okay, there you are. So yeah, that's basically how these couple of days have been. German class, I don't know. I don't have anything to say about German class, to be honest. It was pretty, not boring, but pretty I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It was not boring because it was not like hyper boring. The teacher is fine. The lessons are kind of fine, but yeah, it's just that. It's fine, right? The teacher is, I guess, I would say average to above average. So he's a little bit above average. There are some teachers that are like boring. There are some teachers that are better. And I think he has like some sense of wanting to explain things and all this. But I don't like when the classes are in Spanish most of the time for some reason, right? I think that if I'm going to have so much amount of classes, right? 5 hours of classes, it's like 4 hours and a half. It's like if the majority of that time is spoken in Spanish, I don't know, it's kind of, I don't know. I mean, sound good if it was not too hard for you. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was hard. It's like, I don't know. The thing is, if I had gotten a test on the things that were covered in the class, I would have failed, right? The grammar parts are difficult for me. Are still things that I don't really know very well, right? These are things that I know I have passed, right? In the past, I have passed the tests, but right now I would fail them again, right? They were tests that I kind of studied a little bit for and that I passed then, but that I have not kind of retained the ability to pass them for some reason, right? It's not like my level is super high. Oh, it's in Spanish. I just assumed it would be in German. Yeah, it's like there are fragments in German and all of this, but it's like the bulk of the lesson. It's like when the teacher speaks, he speaks mostly in Spanish. You can tell the guy is German because of the German accent that he has, but he is speaking most of the time in Spanish. And then when he's reading the text in German, he will say things in German, etc. Obviously, right? But most of the time is in Spanish. Because, for example, when I was in Germany doing a same level course, an A2 course, I would consider that teacher, for example, very good. She spoke only in German. Basically, like most of the class was in German, even though it was it was A2 level, very like low level, like his. But she did it all in German. It was in Germany, right? So it makes sense. But it's like it was maybe 85% in German, and then maybe 15% explanations in English, right? She explained some of the things that you were trying to explain something in German to someone who doesn't really know German. Maybe you do need to some explanations in English, right? I'm not against it, but the ratio is kind of bothering me a little bit. I would love to see a lesson, lol, but I don't think that's possible. I mean, next Monday, if you want, I can stream it. Because, like, the camera that I use, I can't stream it. Because the camera that I use is OBS. So if I show it, no, I can, like, I think I could stream it. Maybe I'll try to stream it next week. I just have to make Zoom access this camera directly instead of the OBS's camera, virtual camera, right? And then I just use OBS without a camera and you can see the screen share. And then that stream, I take it down just in case. Because I don't think, and I titled the stream something stupid, like, if you ask something, it's good if they switch to something more easily understood for you, but in general, I think you will learn more if it was more in German. Yeah, I also think so. It's like you start, like your hearing gets more accustomed to it. Plus, I don't know. It's like it's probably more effort for the teacher, right? Because they have to speak slowly. They have to make sure they're speaking like short sentences that can be understood. They have to repeat things a lot of times. But I feel like it's better. And maybe it's harder when it's online, right? Maybe if it's online, it's more difficult. I don't know. I also felt a little bit weird about the vibe of the class, right? It's all dudes in like mid-20s to like 50s. And I don't know how to describe the vibe of the people. It's like I don't know. I guess it is the vibe of the people who will drive trains, right? It's like who actually drive trains instead of the people shown in the ads for people who drive trains in the Deutsche Bahn, right? Which are like half women, half men, like young women, two young women, two young men, and like two old guys, right? It's not like that. It's like more or less all dudes, and like one of the guys is wearing like a weird hair color and like a mustache and like a piercing or something. It's not like that. But it's like all, I guess, half bald dudes, that kind of thing, right? I don't know. I don't want to be mean or be like, this is me being mean to people, right? No, it's not that, right? It's kind of my for some reason, I know I should have expected what came, but for some reason I didn't, right? I don't know. You could stream it in Discord if you want. Okay, I could try to do that, yeah. Yeah, that way I can still use OBS for the same things. Plus, I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I could do it. I would deafen myself on Discord, though, like to not hear anything that you say, just in case, right? To not be too distracted. But yeah, it's like, it's literally, I'm like literally there for like 5 hours, right? So, and obviously, like I wouldn't tell you, like communicate with you via, like maybe I would comment on the chat of the Discord or something, right? I don't know if it's a good idea since others will pick without knowing it streamed. That's not allowed as far as I know. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's not allowed. What I mean is that like no one gives a fuck, right? I don't know. It's like they if they knew, they would give a fuck. The thing is that they don't know, right? And I'm not going to tell anyone. And it's like no one is going to find out, I guess. Because I would, like, if I were to stream it on YouTube, I mean, it's like no one. I wouldn't title the class the name it has, right? I would just say like streaming. I wouldn't even say streaming German, right? I would probably put like a boring title like this stream, right? Talking about future streams or something, like me chatting, something like this, right? And then I would private it. But yeah, I could stream it. Maybe I will stream it on Monday. If I stream it, I will say it on Discord. Like on the same channel, I would, instead of saying a YouTube link, I will just put a. But for some reason, I do want to have it on YouTube. Right? I think I would still stream it on YouTube, not to get people. Maybe I would change the YouTube settings for it to be something like an unlisted stream or something like this. I don't know what kind of settings there are, but. I would like it just to have it, right? So the YouTube cloud has this one stream, this one instance of German class. I would like it. Just chatting. Yeah. If I don't do it on Monday, it's like I'm not promising Monday, by the way. I will do it one day, but maybe I won't do it Monday because I don't know, maybe I will do it once I sign some kind of contract or something, or like once I introduce myself and say, hey, last week I didn't introduce myself, like maybe something like that, I don't know. Or maybe I will just straight up say it like that, and yeah. It depends. Maybe if depends on the emails I get Monday morning. If I get some email Monday morning that is like, hey, we have scheduled your medical exam for blah, 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 then I will be like, hey, I joined last week, I didn't blah, 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 and to know today I got a confirmation or blah, 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 I introduced myself, something like this, right? I didn't introduce myself last week, but yeah. Or maybe it's like when I get that email, it means the teacher from the other, like the teacher from the course has gotten the email that I have gotten, or some that stay the same email, so he knows that there is someone new, versus what happened yesterday, in which probably the teacher didn't know anything, right? I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I think watching the class will be boring for you because it's only in Spanish, right? I don't know. Also, there are two teachers. One is only on Fridays, and there is one which is Monday through Thursday. So maybe those days are different. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe those days the guy is just all speaking all in German. Who knows? And the guy on Friday is like more chill because he's like Friday almost at night. It's like basically the weekend, so he's like, okay, let's be a little bit more chill. Who knows? Maybe it's like that. It is the last day of the week after all, right? But yeah, that's basically my week. Well, my yesterday. Yeah, I remember later that I would probably not understand much. Also, I didn't know it's 5 hours. Slowly, yeah, it's 5 hours. It's from 3 to 8. Yeah, also because I went to the glasses store, I was thinking of getting the glasses that record, the Ray-Ban glasses, Ray-Ban Meta glasses. The thing of with the glasses that they record, right? So I was thinking that it would be cool to get them while I'm still in German class, in physical class, which will end in like 6 months. But I would like to record like one of those days at least. Damn, I couldn't concentrate that long. Yeah, I wasn't concentrated that long. They have breaks, obviously, like 15-minute breaks, 2 15-minute breaks, basically. But it's like, I don't know. I don't know how the guy does it, like the teacher, because he is speaking all the time, basically, right? It's like a couple of moments he plays like some audio, right? Or that's it. Or like there are some of us speaking, right? It's like, but it's like when we say one word, we say like Ganze, and then he's like reading the rest of the sentence. Or, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I don't know how he does it, to be honest. And I didn't catch him like drinking water or anything. It's like he must drink in the breaks. That's crazy. Only 2 15-minute breaks. That's so little, yep. It's like one is 1 hour and a half after. So like from 3, 4:30, then I don't remember. But yeah, basically 2:15, maybe let's say 15:20. It's like extending a little bit. Plus the class didn't start on time. And he said something like when he started, like 10 minutes later, he said something like, I'm doing like the Deutsche Bahn trains and starting the lesson a little bit late. And he went on some, it's like that's why he didn't introduce himself, right? Because he started the class like just like talking in Spanish about like this fucking random fucking joke for like 5-10 minutes. And it's like, I never kind of saw the gap where I could be like, hey, I'm this new guy, right? He just kept talking and talking and talking and talking. And I was like, some people there were like, hey, this guy didn't come. And I was like, I should have been faster. And I should have said, hey, by the way, if this guy that hasn't come, but I have come, I'm not substituting for him. It's just that I don't know. new. I don't know. But I don't know. It was all too fast for me. In the early days, school lessons were 1 hour, but then we realized that people can't stay focused that long. That's why they shortened for 45 minutes. Then they put two of those together, which makes zero sense. Now this, yeah. I mean, these are like after school intensive language lessons, right? They are kind of, I don't know. I don't get it, to be honest. It's like so they can certify something like from A1 to B2, you have to do 750 hours of class, and then they do 5 hours a day, 25 hours per week, x amount of weeks, boom, you're set, and that's it. I assume there's something like that going on, which to me, I don't know, I don't mind. We'll see. Maybe, I don't know. I expected also a little bit more. I don't know. The thing that bothered me about the teacher, right, was that he is the teacher. So, I don't know. Maybe this is my wrong expectation because if I recall correctly, the course that I did with the Polytechnic University, also like with my university, wasn't also, the teacher also was kind of like this, right? Which is, I guess, a little bit passive, right? It's like they don't say, you read this, right? They aren't like that, right? They are like, okay, whoever wants to read out loud, they can, right? And I don't like it because you end up hearing the same people talking all the time, which it's not that I mind, it's that and when I introduce myself, I think I will be one of those people, right? I'm there, I'm going to take advantage of it. But I like it when I don't feel a little bit weird about it, right? I like it when I get like tested of it, when they tell me, you say this, and I say it, and whether it's wrong or right, I don't know. I like that vibe more for some reason. It's like, if there is a teacher, right? I like that, right? I guess in adult classes it doesn't make that much sense, right? It makes sense when you're a kid and like adults are supposed to be able to stand up for themselves or whatever. But I don't know. I prefer a little bit more order and a little bit more structure in that, right? Lol, what? Where does that make sense? Why do you need a specific number of hours and not a specific grade knowledge? Yeah, I don't know. It is because they're starting from zero German, I think. So and they are offering the language, right? They are telling you to go that, I don't know, they are packaging it all together. So, hi, math, another subject, help. How's it going? Can I guess? I usually ask these three questions. Where are you from? What's your lore? And what's your favorite car? Or something like that. What's your dream car? But today I have a guess as to where you are from. I'm going to type it here. Let's see if you answer. I have typed it. So if you tell me where you are from, I will show my guess. I still feel like it's more important that you can speak fluently and not that you have that amount of hours. Yeah, I mean it in the sense that the way to make you get to that level is to, in the quickest amount of time, is obviously to give you the most amount of lessons in the period of time that you have, right? Because if not, they would have to give, for example, they are getting you from A1 to B2 in 6 months. in 9 months actually. Without that, they would be getting you, without that amount of time, they would be getting you from A1 to B2 in 1 year and a half, right? And that amount of time that they are paying you without you knowing the language is worse. So I guess even though you would learn German probably better if you did it in in more time, if you took longer, the classes would probably be better, I guess. It would also take more time, so it would be less desired for both parties, right? It's like if you want to go to Germany as quickly as possible, you want to learn German as quickly as possible. So yeah, I don't know. I think there is some kind of balance there. It's not that, I don't know. I am from South Korea. Okay, I failed. I thought you were going to be from India because of the name of your channel. But nice, South Korea, interesting. What's your dream car? Is it a Hyundai? Do Koreans like cars? As a stereotype, as a country. For example, in Singapore, people don't have them, but it is a status symbol, right? So I think a dream car is something that is kind of conceivable, right? But in Korea, I'm not sure. I think Korea is like a big Hyundai and Kia are both big, I guess. How are they called? I'm thinking of the Japanese word, but I forgot the Japanese word also. The conglomerates, right? For example, Samsung as well. Korean conglomerate. Chaebol. They are like these big chaebols, right? Hyundai and Kia. Well, I guess Hyundai and Kia are the same thing. But I wonder, for example, when I ask Americans for the dream car, they often don't know either, but they know what car they have very readily. Yeah, yes. Yes, what? The dream car. I also ask, what's your lore? Do you know, like lore? As in, like folklore. What's your history? What has brought you to this channel? My dream car, realistically, is C63 Mercedes, but unrealistic is McLaren Senna. Nice. I like them both. I put the W204 because, yeah, that's the first one that came to mind. Did they have like a black series in the W204? Yeah. When I think of C63, I think of this black series, the W204. But yeah, I like many of them. Yeah, the new ones as well. These curvy ones are cool too. When I think of these kind of Mercs, I think of talking about McLaren, I think of the Mercedes McLaren SLR. This one, I love this one very much. I saw one in green and it was great, like British Racing Green. It's a one-of-one car. Doesn't look bad, not gonna lie, and I don't care for cars. The German who doesn't care for cars. I guess there are many in a way. This one. GTA Los Angeles. Fahren durch die Stadt, GTA Los Angeles. Whoa, the 722 edition. This one was the limited, very... Yeah, but I like this one. For some reason, I don't know. I already like beer, that's German enough, no? Definitely. 700,000 pounds. Jesus Christ. And then the Senna. Senna. Not gonna lie, I don't like the Senna that much. I never... I know it's the car from a video game. As in the hero car from... Is it Forza Horizon 4 or 3? I think I have it. Forza Horizon 3, I think. The Senna is kind of very featured a lot in that game. And I don't know, I like it, but I think the kind of the fame that it has for catching on fire plus I don't know, the looks, for example, they are, I guess, too awkward for me to like them. The proportions, something about it doesn't scream beautiful to me. Versus, for example, the P1. I love the P1. This is, for example, if I had to choose one dream car, I mean, if I had to choose just one, it wouldn't be this one. But if I had a collection of 3, this one would probably make it. Especially if 10, definitely. 5, maybe. 3, possibly. 1, no, but this is one of my top cars. Hey man, how you doing? I'm doing well. I was asking math and other subject help from South Korea what his dream cars were. Well, I also asked him what his lore, well, his or her lore is, but they didn't answer yet. Because I always ask these questions. Where are you from? What's your lore? As in, like, what's your history? What brings you to this channel? Why did you click this video? That kind of thing. And what's your favorite car / dream car? Or, like, what car do you have right now? That question is also something that I ask. So yeah, that's what I was doing. Before math and other subject help joined, I was talking to Hanio about, what was it? I think about a German course that I was doing. I was doing a German course yesterday, so I was talking about how that German course was. And the title is called Talking About Future Streams because the German course was in place of my past streams, like at the same time, as my past streams had been. So I hadn't showed up to stream. So I wanted to communicate that in the future, I'm not going to be able to stream at the same time, except on the weekends. This look while thinking, what was the third question while having pictures of cars open? Yeah, because I was looking at the camera. I should have just looked here. But yeah. And yeah, I was talking about math and other subject help's choice of cars, which were the C63 Mercedes, as you can see in chat, and the McLaren Senna. And I was saying that I like the McLaren Senna less than other McLarens. For example, this one. I don't know what McLaren is doing right now, to be honest. GTA Los Angeles, the CT750S, but this one is not like that echelon, right? McLaren has like these tiers of cars. Race cars. This is about McLaren Automotive. Current models. Senna. Okay, so the Senna is still a current model. Elva. Yeah, the series Ultimate. The Speedtail still counts as current. That's crazy. Artura is Sports. 750 Super. GTS. McLaren GTS. What's this? And the Solus. I didn't know that. Ah, the GT, I didn't know. Ah, the GTS is the new GT. Maserati GTS fahren durch die Stadt GTA Los Angeles. I don't know why the fuck I use Bing, bro. It's so stupid. Google. Okay, this is what I wanted to see, the new pictures of the new GTS. Little bit awkward, the proportions, right? I don't know. It looks like a car from GTA. James Ludwig. I'm from Namibia and was listening to some music when I saw your stream already 2 viewers and thought joining your stream and asking how you are doing would make your day. Not my dream car, but if I had to choose one, I would pick a Volkswagen City Golf MK1 and modify it heavily. You could check out some example from South Africa. Yeah, I know a little bit of... Yo, I was looking for music too. Then you clicked on this stream. Then I clicked on this stream. Interesting. I feel like apart from me, everyone has a dream car, or at least cars that they like. Let's see. City Golf MK1. I know what car it is. Here we just call it Golf. Okay, so the City Golf MK1 is our MK2 Golf. Yeah, my dad used to have a Golf, like one of these. Well, the European version, a Golf Sprinter. Mark II Golf Sprinter. Either that car or Gusheshe. Oh, it's called Gusheshe. I didn't know that. Oh, wait, the 325. I didn't know this car. Was a local upgrade of the 325i with a 2.7 liter Alpina engine. Ooh, that's nice. I knew that there are like some BMW of South Africa only BMWs, but I knew the 333i. I really like that one because it's like the 6-cylinder engine, right? Yeah, the 3.2 straight 6 and a dogleg. Nice. I knew this one, the 333. I didn't know the Gusheshe one. Interesting. Do you guys in Namibia also call pickups bakkies, like they do in South Africa? See, the M10 Nick body kit, the M30 engine, Alpina wheels, South African M3, right? Because they didn't get it. I like this one more than the M3 because I like the M3 less because it's like widened a little bit and it has like the wing. I like the subtlety of kind of the M-Technic kit versus the... Like the A30, the 333i was the more... Let's see the Gusheshe. Gusheshe documentary. I mean, this one. Nah, Gusheshe is a South African nickname. Ah, why? What does it mean, Gusheshe? How many languages are there in South Africa? Gusheshe etymology. There's a song called Gusheshe. Classic Drive 32025S citizen code.ca. We call them bakkies too, lol. How will you know that? Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I like to look into South African culture and all this. Well, not South African, like different car markets. And like one particularity of South Africa is that. Can you please say hi to my brother Caden? He would love to hear that from a YouTuber. What's up, Caden? Is he called Caden Ludwig? What's up, Caden Ludwig? Greetings from Spain. I'm a Spanish YouTuber, you could say. Not a famous one, but one you could say. Okay, bye. I have to go to sleep. It's 12 a.m. Good night. Math, another subject help from South Korea. see. What kind of music do you listen to? Well, I could ask also math and other subject help, but he's going to bed. But what music do you listen to? Jadeth? Jade? Jades? Fuck, I've opened too many tabs. Let's see. Close. I've added this one to watch later, so close. I'm going to put this one on the regular Chrome window. Boom. Fahren durch die Stadt, GTA Los Angeles. Come on, everybody. And yeah, tonight I think I'm going to watch the Transporter movies. Because, not all of them, but at least one. Tomorrow another one. We'll see. So, thank you for being here. Hanio, I think they left, so thank you for being here. But I think I'm ending stream now. And I'll stream tomorrow again. But the next day I won't. And yeah. See ya. I watched them way back then. I don't remember much, but I think they were good. Yeah, I have watched them as well, but I wanted to watch the cars, like the cars from the movie. There is like one BMW in the first movie, then there are like an Audi car. I watched a video yesterday before hand about the Audi car, and I was like, I want to watch them. But yeah, thank you for being here, and yeah, goodbye.